Yo, Halito. What's up, cuz?
What's happening, cuz? What's going on with you, baby?
Another glorious day. Yes. Yeah, so peace to everybody in the chat. We doing part 2 of We Got Receipts. So y'all gonna hear a lot from my cuz. I'm gonna be passing him the talking stick. He gonna be breaking down those receipts again. So towards the end, we're gonna give that shout out to Dan Did So. He's from Costa Rica, our Indigenous relations over there, and Denise Vasquez, the descendant of War Chief John Horse, his sister Juana. She's a descendant of. So we're gonna go in depth next week, Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure y'all tune in for the full recap of that next Sunday. And then we going to count down until the Gregorian New Year. So I'm passing the talking stick to my cuz.
All right. Welcome everybody to the SouthEastern Talking Stick, the one and only podcast where you get real deep information. You know what I'm saying? And I don't see nobody in the chat. They got people in the chat already?
Oh no, let me see. Hold on.
It looks empty.
Well, it's people joining. Everybody don't come on here and chat. Some people are just observers.
Ah, okay.
Yes, we get a lot of observers.
Yeah. Let me see what I can pull up.
So if you're gonna pull up a screen, I
need to do this right. That's what I need to do. Let's see.
Yeah, if you're gonna pull up a screen, just use that one, cause I'm gonna be in and out. Can you hear me?
Okay.
Can you hear me, cuz?
Yeah, I can
Oh, okay.
hear
I
you.
just
I can
want
hear
to
you
make sure.
loud and clear.
Okay. All right. Let me know, cause I gotta.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, I gotta do something. So I'm gonna
Just
pull up your screen.
I'm looking for something on my page. I got a lot of stuff. I wish it was some kind of way where they can. I got a lot of stuff. Let me try this right here. Let me try this right here. Okay, let me do this right here. Can we see this right here? Okay, I'm about to share this right here. Can you see it right there, cuz?
Yeah.
All right. As y'all can see right here, it said there is evidence to suggest that many Native American tribes had dark skin tones similar to those of African people before the transatlantic slave trade. All right. Genetics and anthropologists evidence and mitochondria DNA study of the mitochondria DNA was passed from mother to child have found that many Native American tribes have African like mitochondrial DNA and haplogroups. Y in the chromosome in DNA and Y chromosome DNA, which passed from father to son, has also revealed African like Y chromosome haplogroups in some Native American tribes. All right, physical anthropologists, physical um, anthropologists have studied and have noted that many Native American tribes have physical characteristics such as dark skin tone, broad noses with kinky hair that are similar to those of African people. Historical and archaeologist evidence pre Columbian trade networks. There is evidence of pre Columbian trade networks between Africa and the Americas, what could have facilitated the exchange of genes, culture, and technology and African presence in the Americas. Archaeologists' findings, such as the presence of African style pottery and artifacts, suggested that Africans may have been present in the Americas before oh, uh, before the transatlantic slave trade. Example of Native American tribes and African-like features. The Olmecs and the Olmec civilization, which flourished in Mesoamerica from around 1500 BCE to 400 BCE, is known as its African-like features, including dark skin tone and broad noses. The Mandinka, right, and the Mandinka people who are indigenous to West Africa have a presence in the Americas, particularly in southeastern United States, which they intermarry with Native American tribes. The Gullah Geechee people who are indigenous to the southeastern United States have a distinctive African and Native American culture and physical characteristics, including dark skin tone and kinky hair. And you have the sources, right? We're gonna get the source. You have the African presence in Americas by Yvmvse Sertima. Then you have Black Indians, a hidden heritage by William Lauren Katz. And you also have African and Native American living genealogy, history, and culture, all edited by JaGuar Forbes.
Yeah. They love the book references.
Yeah. Chaco, how you doing, my brother from Vegas? How you doing? All right, welcome, Carl. Welcome, welcome. So yeah. So yeah, so um yeah, you have archaeologists and anthropologists and them. Um they actually who's gonna argue with them? I mean, you got people that trying to put up a resistance to trying to say no, there was no Negro Indians here, but we all know that's not true. Hey, we know that's not true.
Right.
So yeah, they be trying to argue, but yeah, it's true that we've been here, you know. And that's funny how you know, those who came over the Bering Strait is trying to deny that. You know, it's really amazing.
Right. And who did they see when they came here?
Right, right. You know, let me see if I can find something else too. Hold on.
Yeah, nephew had sent me this video about it was about some archaeological finds, and but I can't play it. I know he probably sent it to you too.
Right.
Yeah, I can't pull it up right now because I'm on my cell phone. So if I was at my laptop, I could pull it up. I can just share whatever you sharing on your screen.
Let me see if I can do this right here.
Yeah, and also like after you look for what you're looking for, uh, a recap of what you brought up last week, what you read from that congressional record. I want you to read that shit again because that's like a congressional record.
Yeah, yeah,
That's a receipt.
congressional record. Hey, yo, chill out.
Peace, cousin Lashonda, and peace to everybody in the building. As I see people showing up in the building, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. This is part two of We Got the Receipts. So y'all just tuning in.
I'm trying to get this one up now. Hold on. Get another one. Okay, let's do this right here. All right. Present. Hey, cousin Lashonda. Okay, we have another one right here. And then I'm going to read the congressional records when I finish doing these right here. All right. When the Portuguese, Spanish, and other European colonizers arrived in the Americas in the mid 1500s, they often referred to Native Americans as Ethiopians or Negroes due to the physical similarities. Dark skin tones, facial features, and hair textures remind them of East Africans. Cultural and linguistic similarities share agricultural practices, spiritual beliefs, and linguistic pattern. Pre-existence bias European had existed notion about Ethiopians and Negroes from their interactions in East Africa. Europeans' perceptions and Europeans' connections, Europeans associated Native Americans with the Ethiopian Empire, considered a powerful and ancient civilization. Biblical right association Europeans linked Native Americans to biblical land of Cush, Ethiopia, and the descendants of Cush. Native Americans and tribes affected the Yvmvse. Spanish and the French documents describe them as Negroes or Ethiopians. Once again, dealing with the Yvmvse, the Spanish and the French documented describes them as Negroes and Ethiopian. The Creeks, the Portuguese, and the Spanish records label them as Negroes or Indios Negroes. For the Seminoles, the French and the Spanish documents describe them as Negroes due to African admixtures. Historical accounts. The Spanish Broadlands by Herbert, right, Eugene Bolton, and the French in the Americas by Frank Parkman. And then you also have the Portuguese in the Americas by Charles R. Boxer. Okay. Legacy and misidentification. Native Americans were misidentified and misconceived and cultural erasure. Native American culture and identities were suppressed. Racial characterization and Native Americans were characterized as Negroes or Black, influencing modern day racial construct. Sources: Native People of the Americas by Elizabeth H. Boger. Then the Oxford Handbook of the American Indian History, edited by Frederick E. Hoxie. And you also have the Africans and Native Americans in the Action, edited by Jack D. Forbes. Okay,
Yeah, so
let's
y'all can
see
get
what
all those
else.
books and find what he is saying.
Okay,
Peace, cousin Al.
what's happening, cousin now? All right, let's do this right here. We got another receipt, please. We receipting it out tonight. Many Native American tribes traditionally painted their bodies for specific purposes. Primary wall body paint was used to intimidate enemies, significantly strengthen and invoke spiritual right protection. Ceremony body paint was used to connect with spirits and ancestors in divine during rituals and celebrations. Traditionally, body paint practices, wall paint traditionally identified, tribally identified, hey, and distinctively designed, right? Identified warriors, tribes, and clans, right? Intimidation for fierce design aimed for intimidation enemies, to intimidate enemies. Spiritual protection. Symbols, beliefs are often spiritual protection. Ceremonial paint, ritual preparations, body paintings prepare individual for ceremony. Spiritual connection designs help connect with the ancestors and spirits. Some symbolic representation. Paint represented mythological beings and animals and elements. And the reason why I did this one because you have people that say, "Oh, they painted their bodies in black and the people saw them as black." No, the people didn't paint their bodies on no everyday thing. They only did that for wartime and ceremonies and rituals. So we got to stop them with that lies on that part. So that was done.
Exactly.
Okay, okay. Here's another one. Let's do this right here. The Portuguese, the Spanish, and the French refer to some Hey, chill out. American natives, tribes in the southeast as Negroes, blacks due to various factors. Physical appearance, dark skin tone, many southeastern Many of Southeastern Native American had darker skin tones similar to Africans. Facial features and broad features, structure, high cheekbones, and prominent nose were common. Cultural and linguistic similarities, African and Native American connection, pre-Columbian transatlantic contact, and shared cultural practices. So once again, hey, I'm gonna put y'all up, lay it out, Dungeon. I'm live. Y'all know y'all don't do that when I'm live. Let out. So so right here, as you can see, they say Africans and Native American connection, pre-Columbian transatlantic contact, and several cultural practices. Share agriculture and practices, similarity in farming techniques and crops, historical context, African presence in the Americas, and Africans arrived in Americas before Columbus. This the Vikings and African explorations. Um, European colonization and colonizers' bias of misunderstanding led to mislabeling on specific tribes. The Yvmvse, the Spanish, and the French document described them as Negroes due to the physical appearance and their cultural similarities. The Creeks dealing with the Portuguese and the Spanish records labeled them as Negroes or Indios Negroes once again in the Seminoles or Seminole in French and the Spanish documents describe them as Negroes due to the African admixtures. So you have the Spanish borderland once again, you know, and so that's that part. Let's see what else they have. I like this one. I like this one right here. Okay, read. In the 15th and 16th centuries, some European maps documented referred to the Americas as Ethiopia or New Ethiopia or Nova Ethiopia, meaning New Ethiopia, right? And we all know what Ethiopia is. Question: are there any Europeans in Ethiopia or Antioch, right? That's the correct way of saying it. Okay, historical
All right.
context. During the age of exploration, Europeans were familiar with the ancient Ethiopian Empire, which was considered a powerful and prestigious civilization. When Europeans encountered the Americas, they drew a parallel between the geographic locations. Both Ethiopia and the Americas was located beyond the known world. Climate and geographical, both regions had diverse climates and geographical features. Indigenous population, Europeans perceived similarities between the Africans and the Native American populations. Maps and documents, oh my. Several historical maps and documents demonstrated this, right? Walsin Muller map of 1507, one of the earliest world maps labeling South America as Ethiopia. Did y'all know that?
Oh, we
Did
need
y'all
to
know that?
find that map. We need to find that map.
Did y'all know that? And the Munster map of 1544, a German, right, choreographic map shows that North America as Nova Ethiopia, which meaning New Ethiopia. All right, Gormor Historical General 1552, a Spanish historian accounted referred to the Americas as Ethiopia. Okay, and they got the maps and they show the indigenous people who were dark skinned, or better yet, black or mahogany or Indian red or copper tone, right? All right, Opia's map African map labeling the Caribbeans as Ethiopia. All right. So the Caribbean is also a part of the joining islands of the Americas. Okay, reason behind the name and biblical association, Europeans like the Americas to the biblical land of Cush, Ethiopia, ancient connections. Europeans believe that the Americas might be connected to the ancient Ethiopian Empire. Geographic similarities. The Ethiopians saw parallels between Africa and America geographic legacy. Misnomer, the label Ethiopia was eventually replaced with America. All right, cultural impact, association influence with Europeans' perception of Native Americans and historical significance. This name reflects the earlier Europeans' exploration and understanding of the Americas. The source of the map of the United States, of America by Ralph E. Eswenberg. Um, 2016, the Oxford Handbook once again, edited by Mark Marmir of 2015, and African Native American interactions, edited by Jack D. Ford. Questions. Question. Why would they call America the new Ethiopia on their map and call the tribal people Ethiopians too? I'll wait. I'll wait.
Because they look
Anybody got the
like
answer?
the Ethiopians, because they're
Anybody got the
dark
answer?
like the Ethiopians.
Right, right. What's up, cousin Nell? What's up, Seminole Brown? Yeah,
Peace, cuz.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And he gave
So,
y'all the book
so,
sources, so he's not making his shit up. So get the books, and you can read this for yourself. And we're going to show them maps. We're going to find them maps and show them.
so we know where Ethiopia is at. Ethiopia is on the continent which became known as Africa. And then, and then you know what too, cuz? What people don't fail to realize is when the Europeans was doing their exploration and everything in the
Mm-hmm.
15 and 1600s, the ocean wasn't even much called the Atlantic Ocean. Guess what it was called?
What was it called, cuz?
It was called the Ethiopian Ocean.
We need sound
Yes,
effects right now.
it was called the Ethiopian Ocean. It wasn't called the Atlantic Ocean, it was called the Ethiopian Ocean. Now, one got to ask the question, well, if Ethiopia is supposed to have been on the east coast of Africa, as they so called say, right? That only happened because of the Berlin Conference, like that. But yet, all northern part of Africa and west coast of Africa and central part of Africa, all that was known as Ethiopia or Atia. And this is why the ocean was called the Ethiopian or the Atiat Ocean before it became known as the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, that's a earful. Did y'all hear that? Observers. Yep, and stay tuned
So
because we
yeah,
will show the maps. If not today, next week.
and so my cousin he had this right here. People also ask, where's the origin of the definition of American? American are now a Native of America originally applied to the Aboriginals or copper tone races found here by the Europeans, but now used as a term for themselves. So right here, you never heard a European calling themselves Aboriginals. So with that right there, wow. So that's all the receipts right there. So
Yeah,
you
that's
got people in them that's trying to fight
like
works
how
of
you gonna change
anthropologists and
this?
archaeologists and historians. They trying real hard. They trying real hard. But my nephew Wale Origins and I, we've been showing who it is that been trying to eradicate the black Indians.
Misnomer black Indians.
So that's why I did
The dark
the
the dark skinned
quotation.
Indians.
And even in their writings of the Walla Uma called us the darkies, in other words, or the dark Indians or the blacks, and that's in the Walla Uma. And they labeled us as the snake people, and they call over here Snake Island before it was even called by them Turtle Island because they came from Turtle Island, which is Asia. So
Right.
this is why when they ask family members of the Algonquin speaking nations, well, who built the mounds? And we're like, we don't know. Yeah, you don't know because y'all wasn't here when we built them. Well, I'm a descendant of the mound builders. See, that's the
Yes, I am
difference.
too.
Right, right. So that's how that goes. And the
Who
Smithsonian
is
noted, the
who is
Smithsonian noted,
excuse
the
me, who
Library of,
is Napito? Who's Napito?
oh, that's nephew.
Oh,
That's nephew.
oh, nephew,
Yeah,
you be changing your name on me now. Shit. Okay, now I know it's you.
yeah,
Cause
yeah.
I'm
That's
like he
Codename.
got a wrench. I'm like he got a wrench or okay.
Yeah, look, that's Conene. I just spoke about Conene. He just popped up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because it has to be known and it has to be said and it has to be shown. And that's what we're doing. And we know from our tribal stories because there are many parts. Hey, there are many parts of the story. Hey, chill out. Hey, leave him alone. There are many parts to the story, and it comes together like a puzzle, like Voltron. You see, because
Mm-hmm.
Wachi Verdiasi, she knew, and she spoke about it in the early '90s. But she said it was the right.
Yeah, it
Um,
is a
she said
rebranding. We
yeah,
good, nephew.
yeah. And just like we said today on his bill, you know, they came in, and when they couldn't get rid of us, they married into the women. You see, that's what they did. And if y'all don't have the Blue Fire and the Green Fire by Wale Origins, y'all need to cop that like ASAP because
Yeah, get all
we
his books because I have two of them so far.
because we broke everything down that the Europeans is not breaking down, and we got stuff in there that they just not stumbling on. You see,
Yeah, so nephew, if you know any old books that have that map that calls America uh the new Ethiopia, send it to me and Pa. Thank you. Yeah, because we're gonna share that map to go with the excerpt that he just read. So we're gonna share it either today or next Sunday. Because they need to see a visual. People are visual. They need to see that.
yeah, yeah. Thank you, nephew. Thank you for the promotion. But we
Yeah.
always say those
Well,
who are here, they are here, and maybe other people will get it down the line, because we already got it. You know what I'm saying? We already know the story that most people don't know, because we deal with our ancestors and we deal with the tribal elders that gave us these information. And guess what? The Europeans coming right behind and they validating what we already knew and said already. That's the thing about it.
yeah, it's just not in the main circle of information. All
Right.
that other stuff is prevalent. Yeah, we talking about the map where they labeled the Americas as New Ethiopia, and the Atlantic Ocean was called the Ethiopian
Ethiopian
Ocean.
Ocean.
That map. So if you know where it is, let us know because it might not be on the internet.
Well, there is a book that's out that is called Africa's Gift to America. In their book, I forgot the name of the author, but in that book it shows where they call it the Ethiopian Ocean. It's called Africa's Gift to America. If anybody know anything about that book, I don't know if they got it on PDF file or what, but I have the hardback book, but it's in my shed, you know. But maybe next week I'll get it out and show
Yeah,
y'all
you
where it's
gotta pull
about
it out. You gotta. That's your homework, cuz you gotta pull it out.
Yeah, I mean anybody can type up Ethiopian Ocean and it should show up on the map. Like if you press Google.
Can you pull it up right now?
Let me see. I gotta open up another tab. Gotta open up another tab. Mm.
Yeah, well, I'm
Gotta
on
open up
here.
another tab.
I done parked. Yeah, I done parked. So for a minute, I can pull it up. Just try to keep that same one.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the image. I'm looking for the image. Oh, okay. Here it is. We got. Oh my goodness, we got a whole lot. Hold on. Let me do this right here. Okay. Let's go to share presentation. Go to share screen. Okay. Can y'all see it?
Wait a minute.
Can y'all see? See, here's a map right here. I'm trying to get it big for y'all. Trying to get it big for you. Trying to get it big for you. Now, why is it? I don't know why it's taking so long, but y'all can see it right here. If y'all look to the far left where the hand is at, y'all can see it right here.
The one
And
on the
you
far
see it right
left, I
here.
just can't read it. It's
They
too
call it
small for
Ethiopian
me.
Sea on this one. But like, yeah, Wikipedia, you know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah.
If you click on each one, it should make it bigger.
I don't know why it's not. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to click it now. Oh, damn. Y'all can see that? Wait, what happened, cuz?
No, I banned somebody. Somebody.
All right. The Atlantic Ocean was formerly called the Ethiopian Sea. And you got it right here. They say on the map from ancient times until the 19th century today, on the southern half of the Atlantic Ocean is classified geographical work
Yeah, you got to go to the top of that screen and
is
share where it says
known
share that tab
as the
instead, because
Ethiopian
we
or the
can't see
Ethiopian
it.
Sea or the Ethiopian Ocean.
We cannot
This
see it.
map too
So
big
at
for
the
me.
top, you
It's
gotta
taking a long.
go to the top. Can you hear me, guys?
What's wrong, Mama? Why
Can you
it
hear
don't
me?
it don't want to
Am
be
I
big? I
am
don't
I
know why.
muted? I don't think I'm muted. Am I muted?
I'm clicking on it. Don't.
Hi. I don't know what's going on, y'all. They effing with the podcast tonight. Soon as I got a typo on there. Soon as he started trying to show that map. So this should make y'all go research that map. Cause soon as he tried to make it bigger and then read uh he was reading something. I don't know what's going on, but excuse the technical difficulties and my little typo error. But we appreciate y'all tuning in. Cause we'll be back momentarily. Yeah, he ain't back yet. So anybody got any questions in the chat? Any questions or comments till we come back? Dang. He must be really trying to get in. Something is going on. I don't know. But we might be just cutting this one short tonight. And we'll be back again next Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Make sure y'all tune in. We're gonna do a part 3 of this, and we're gonna look at some excerpts from the interview we did with Indigenous activist Dan Ditso and Denise Vasquez Welch. She's the descendant of War Chief John Horse, his sister Juana. So we're gonna revisit them. The show about activism, which is important about Indigenous rights all over the earth, and then Denise Vasquez, she speaks on some Seminole history. So those were two good interviews. So we were breaking down some of our greatest interviews this year. And so that's what we gonna be doing, y'all. He still ain't back. Something really going on. Shit. Yeah, peace to the new people. But wait a minute. Hey, I'm gonna share something with y'all. When a person is obsessed with you and they keep coming to your channel, they keep coming to your social media, they keep coming to your inbox, your DMs, because they so fucking obsessed with you, it's something wrong. It's something wrong when they could be using that energy to better themselves. The link. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I'm going to put the link up because if I get out of here, it's going to cut off because I'm the only one in here. Ain't bad. What?
Yeah, cuz.
Hey, cuz, I done had to, ban 2 people. I think they the same people. They using their alias. I'm like, they gotta be so obsessed that they gotta create aliases and show up twice on your podcast. Obsession is it's real, y'all. Here you go, nephew. I'ma just post it so you can come on in. Cause if I get out of here, it's gonna cut it out. Let me post it.
Oh, we already know who it is.
Oh yeah.
he, I hope you didn't block him because I had some words
No,
for him.
I didn't. No, I did. You was taking too long to come back, and I have zero tolerance for bullshit. I do, and he ain't gonna make our podcast about him and debating him. We sharing information. We ain't here for no fucking debate. Go create your own channel and debate on your shit. That's what you do, little obsessed sicko.
Yeah, we already know he got a habit, but hopefully, hopefully, hopefully he get the talk to them people. Hopefully he get to talk to them people.
Yeah, he might want to shut the fuck up right about now.
Yeah,
How about that?
yeah, yeah. That's why I wanted to tell him if he know like I know, because people come knocking
Right.
on his door.
And it ain't no funny shit. It's It's them important people. It's them important people. It's them important people that's gonna be behind that. Nothing to do with me and you. It's them important people. That blue team. What they call them, the boys in blue. Bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you?
Well, he gonna wind up. He gonna wind up seeing it after it played. You know, if you know, like I know, he better shut the fuck up. I'ma say
Oh
it
yeah,
like that. He better
yeah.
shut the fuck up.
I just said it too. All right. Peace, nephew.
Yoko nephew.
Peace, Chintamo. What's going on, y'all?
Damo, what's going on?
Zio Halito.
Oh, man, I'm just listening in, man. I see you got another. That's the same hater.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that's the same.
obsession came under two different names.
Yeah, I came back. They said y'all had like seven deleted comments.
Yeah, because when I ban somebody, it deletes their comments too.
Yeah, Pa. I don't know, Pa. Dude really obsessed with you because he actually followed. He followed me today on Facebook. So I know that was even him in my comments today, but I just block him. I don't deal with that shit. It's weird to me that somebody could be so obsessed with another person. Um,
Another
especially
man.
especially for another man. You know, we Wale, if Crane was here, we call that Tangeray. You know, that's somebody trying to dance with another man. But I just want to lighten the mood to make y'all laugh a little bit because he definitely could make Pa hot. So
Yeah, and I be trying to balance Pi out. Like, look, we ain't gonna let him. Our show is not about him. He wants attention, and he is obsessed.
Well, he
So
gonna get
we
the
gonna
right
let him
attention
stay
because
in his corner.
I'm letting them know now. I'm gonna send it to his other white people since he said he white. I'm gonna send that information to the other white people and see how that's gonna work for him. Let's see how that works.
Yeah, he needs to shut the fuck up and stop sharing shit. Like it's coming out like word vomit. He needs to just stop. He needs to get control of himself.
He can't. He can't.
Is there
He under the
is there
influence.
is there a group? I know we have like Alcohol Anonymous and different drugs, but obsession, you have to have an Obsession Anonymous. That's what he needs to attend, that fucking meeting. Because I just block him because I got zero tolerance for bullshit. Pa, he'll entertain the bullshit sometime because he got something to say. I just be like, nah, fuck that. Ban, ban, ban.
facts. I'd rather block you and make you guess what I was gonna say. Fuck it. But
Then he got to watch again.
or create another email. So I'm about to hop off, but I guarantee you he come back with another email. This shit gonna be too funny.
He probably
Yeah.
already got, I would say he got at least 10 emails. Because since we've been doing this, he has came on here so many times and it's been under a different one. Sometimes he recycles the same one.
Well, all I say is again, thank y'all for just letting me tap in and lighten the mood. And one of my favorite quotes, everybody, don't be like Casey Chisholm. Please stay off the drugs.
He exited stage left as soon as he said that.
Oh shit! It's on the res. It's on the res. Oh boy, a mind is a
Yeah, what they
terrible
say.
thing to do.
Yeah, what? Obsession is a hell of a drug. It is a hell of a drug.
Yeah, that boy, he must got that Damien fetish like on Friday after Christmas. Ooh, Tatu. Ooh, Tatu.
Oh my goodness, he just needs to have his own fucking channel. Like that's where you speak your speech on your channel. You go do that shit over there. Cause this here is Southeastern Talking Stick Podcast,
We
and we
know what
here.
you did 2 summers ago.
Right? Or you know about
Alone.
right. You know about what happened 2 summers ago. Either you
Right.
know about the shit. Oh, you, you don't want to be in that spot right
He
now,
ain't
so you
gonna
need
learn.
to shut the
He
fuck
ain't gonna
up.
learn until the people come. We got some
Right,
questions
right,
for you. We got some questions for you, sir.
right. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
Anyway, yeah.
And then you can tell
So
the motherfucker didn't pay attention anyway, because he said the name had absolutely nothing to do with the inhabitants of North America at any time. That wasn't even much dealing with you anyway, because the Europeans didn't come to central northern part of America. They came to the southeastern part first. The Spanish and the French came to the southeastern. So your people is not of the southeastern, my boy. You say you white. So basically you came from Europe. Your ancestors came from Europe both ways, dealing with the Asians and your Scottish or whatever other groups you probably had.
yeah, it's called
Yeah,
active listening. Is
yeah. It's
lacking.
selective listening.
Active.
That's what he do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we got you. We got you. We got you. Lenape.
And
Lenape,
that's
we got
and this is I'm gonna say that this disclaimer: we are not talking about all Lenape. We are not. We are talking about one specific person that has trolled us. He even sent shit to my inbox, my DM, and I blocked his ass. I don't got time for that shit. So he has been harassing my co-host, my cuz, ChitoPa. He has tried to harass me with that shit. And he has tried to harass nephew with that shit. And even cousin Al with the shit. So,
but they always
hey.
say the slip of the lip sunk the ship.
Yep. Yep. You
Now
gotta
he
ship the fuck
volunteered
up
he
sometimes.
volunteered information to me that he should not have. He should have kept that to himself. And you know what? I'm gonna use it against him. I'm gonna use it against him. He gonna learn not to play with me. And
Yeah,
when
because
and
that's
when
fucked
and when
up.
I use it against him, it's gonna incriminate everybody who he said on it. Now,
Yep.
take that. You won't
Yeah, so
play?
he
I'll
needs to
show
shut
you how
up.
to play.
And they gonna be
I'm not
mad at him like, dude, you can't hold water. You talk too fucking much. You a snitch. That's how they gonna view his ass.
yeah, he a snitch. He a snitch. He a big time snitch. He a snitch bitch. That's what I call him. He a snitch bitch. He a snitch bitch.
Yeah, but anyway, cuz I want to bring that map up because that's when it started acting crazy. When you tried to make that map bigger, and I said share the page that you was reading from because we couldn't see it. You was reading
Yeah.
after you had pulled the map up.
Yeah. Let me see if I can do it again. Because it didn't want to get large for some apparent reason. Let's see. Do this one. But it's not sure. Hey! I'm trying to see how much this is. Be quiet. Come lay down. Lay down. Hey! Hey! Say, bro, chill out. Corey. Come lay down. She being hard-headed. I'm on live, dude. Close the door.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but let me see. I don't know what's going on.
I'm trying to pull it up now. Hold on.
All right. Yeah, if you can do that. All right, real fast, because I got to say, hold on. All right, and just use that screen.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Which became known as the Ethiopian Sea or the Ethiopian Ocean. And this is in the 1700s. This is also, and everything.
All right, I'm stepping out for a second.
Yeah. Go lay down. And as y'all can see this right here, right? Ethiopian Ocean. All that was the Ethiopian Ocean and stuff. And this is a map from 1710 by Daniel D. Lefebvre, map of Africa. And this is a French guy right here. He's French. Right? So yeah, so that's what that's dealing with. So I already showed y'all already, and let me see if I can get this congressional record once again. Now, right here, as they have it, when they were speaking about the neighboring of the neighborhood of Buford, and they were now there was prominent race, and they referred to them as a quiet community. And most of the particular thing is that the Quapages in the book on the human race asserted that the fact that the Africans lived on these islands long before the discovery of America by Christopher Columbus. He is also, or he is the high authority. He says that the Yvmvse Indians were Negroes, what were known afterward as the Fearies of the Indian tribes of the South. The well-known Yvmvse Indians were Africans. Question: is it a fact that they are much darker than other Indians? Answer: yes, it is a fact. Question: and their hair was different too? Answer: yes, it is stated that one of the most distinguished um, anthropologists in the world. Another positive proof that they are Spanish found is one Negro was equal to 10 Indians for work, and that they are therefore imported these Indian Negroes and carried them to the West Indies for experiment. So they called them Indian Negroes. Okay, that is the congressional records of 1901. That is a congressional records. And you have people that would actually argue against congressional records. Like people don't know what they're talking about. You know. Okay. Yeah. How do they use it? How do they use this? How do other use this to liberate their family? Okay. The thing is, when they have family records, like we've spoken of today, have family records and actually document those family records in your family Bible, and that's how you can get things start the rolling again. Because you have the obituaries and stuff, and birth certificates and everything else have that documented. Because now what they become is they become a legal document, and then dealing with the family members, it might be attacked to the land patent. You know what I'm saying? And then you take that information and you bring it to the nation that in your family records of genealogy and bring it to them to show proof that you're of that nation of that bloodline. And that's how you get things rolling. Any more questions? pussy. You got any more questions, nephew? Hold it on. Oh,
I miss anything?
you just was missing the beeping.
Oh, it was beeping?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit. My bad.
You good, you good. Yeah, I just answered nephew question where you say I have a question. And he said, how can others use this information to liberate themselves and their family? You know, and I told him if they have their family records and genealogy and everything, get a sacred book and put it in and record it, and that becomes a legal document. And
Yeah.
then you take
Get it
that
get
to the
it
nation
notarized.
such a bloodline, yeah, get it notarized, and then you show the nation that you trying to repatriate to that. Hey, we family. You know,
Yeah, that's what's up. Well, I think we can come to a close and we can meet back up next Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. What you think, Cuz? Anything else
yeah.
you got on your
Um,
chest?
I read the congressional records. I read the congressional records. But you know what? I think I need to do what nephew said. Just knock him.
What?
I just want to knock him in the head. I just want to knock him. I want to show what I
I
got.
mean,
That he
that's clearly that's another option. What he has done has, whew, he has done a lot. He has harassed not only you but your family members.
right.
But the thing is, we gonna keep it PG
We gonna keep.
right now.
All right, we gonna keep
We gonna
PG.
we gonna
Okay.
keep it PG, and we're gonna go forward. We're gonna keep doing what we do. We can't
Right.
worry about the next asshole. Okay.
Right.
So
Right.
we just gonna do us.
Right.
Where's the echo come from? Well, any more last comments? Uh, what's up?
Oh, I'm good. I'm
Oh,
good,
you good?
baby. I'm
Yeah.
good.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Okay.
They
Okay.
always say when you got haters, that mean you're doing something right.
Okay. Okay. Yes. True. True that. True that. Yes. So, note to self: that's what they should be doing. But I was thinking about this though. Okay, because you said, okay, he claims a tribe and that he's white. He said that, right? So is
Yeah, he said
he
he's white, but he more
is he
Indian than
okay?
us.
But is he is he trying to gain brownie points with his people by harassing us? Like, is that gonna give him some stripes with his people for harassing us? Like, is that gonna give him some extra brownie points? That's what I'm
Well,
just.
well, well, they have this thing that they talk about C-Pain. I don't know if you saw it about that, where they say you got pretendians um becoming Indian nations and corporations and all this there. And it got out of hand at one time to where a gentleman from the Northeast wind up dying dealing with all that mess. You know what I'm saying? And the Cardinal, the Cardinal's office said that the man drowned, but yet if you saw the picture of this young man, that's not a drowning victim. It's not a
Mm,
drowning victim at all. And that picture looked very similar to Emmett Till. And we all know what happened to Emmett Till. Emmett Till got beat, and they put something around his neck and they threw him in water. You know, and Emmett Till lost the eye, just like the young man lost his eye like Emmett Till. He lost his ear like Emmett Till. He lost his lip like Emmett Till. You know, but the cardinal often said that it was drowning, but yet somebody incriminate themselves from coming in my inbox. And all the thing, that's what I'm gonna say. He incriminated his own self and somebody else that's attached to him with the same name that they go by.
Allegedly. Um,
Allegedly.
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 But so let this be a lesson to this person with these many aliases, these many emails. Stop fucking coming to people's inbox. You need to shut the fuck up and get out of people's inbox, because you talk too much. Your people gonna be mad at you. That's all I gotta say.
Right. And they keep on, it's gonna happen sooner than possible.
Yep, when you talk too much and you never shut up, and that shit can get you in trouble with the law. The law.
If they haven't seen it already. If it haven't been seen already.
Right. Because they was already talking about they gonna get their lawyer and all this stuff. They already, how's that gonna come out of your mouth? It's like a forked tongue. On one side, you saying you gonna call your lawyer about some shit. I'm just speaking on what was told to me. You talking about you gonna call your lawyer, but then you spewing shit that's gonna get you in trouble with the law. So are you like double-minded? Like, what is really going on in that head of yours? Like, what's really going on?
They already say a double-minded person is not stable. He's double-minded. And he keep on playing.
Okay. Hey, but you did it to yourself, because if you would have left my cousin alone, if you would have left me alone and all of his other family members alone, you wouldn't right. You wouldn't have talked too fucking much, and you wouldn't have got yourself in this fucking hot seat that you about to be in.
So since y'all wanna, so let me put it like this: since y'all wanna expose people and call people frauds and all that there, I got you. I got y'all. As we sit down here, I got y'all. And that's the only thing I'm gonna say. I got y'all, and I want you to make a visit down south, please.
No, you don't. You don't want that. You don't want that. You don't want that.
No, they don't want that.
You don't want that. So the thing is, you need to be following the law of the land. Okay. You need to be following the law of the land and just shut the fuck up and sit the fuck down. Go start your own channel.
The treaties ain't gonna help you. The treaties ain't gonna help you. I don't think your attorney gonna want to touch this.
Well, enough said.
Because if I show it online, you gonna have to deal with the consequences. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. So be careful who you play with, young man. It's better for you to go play with your mama and your daddy to play with me. That part.
Yeah. Go get your own channel and do your bullshit over there on your channel. So on that note, I'm out of here.
Hold on. I got one more thing to say. What's
up, guys? What up?
Like Mystical said, keep my motherfucking name out your mouth and keep your motherfucking mouth shut. That's what Mystical said. You got one more time, motherfucker. I'm gonna let all the conversations come out online. Keep fucking with me. This bitch is juicy than a motherfucking steak. And it's by
Yeah,
your blood.
y'all be in
Keep
for,
playing with me.
since the media, social media loves drama. They gonna tune in for those receipts, and it's
Yeah.
sad. It's sad as
It's sad.
fuck.
It's a sad receipt. It's a sad receipt, but it's gonna bust that bitch wide open like Cat Williams said. 2024 is the damn showing. In 2025, go live like a motherfucker. Keep playing with me, you bitch. You keep playing with me. I got you. And on that note,
Yeah. So y'all tune in next Sunday, 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're gonna be going over part 3 again, and we are gonna show excerpts from our indigenous relations from Costa Rica. He's an indigenous activist. We're going to be going over some excerpts from his interview and from Denise Vasquez Welch. She is a descendant of War Chief John Horse, his sister Juana. So she's going to be breaking down some Seminole history, her story, okay? So y'all check it out next Sunday. We see y'all. Peace.
peace. Eat the boogaloo.